majority.
Yo, welcome to Majority Report, your podcast from the ad agency built by culture. I'm here with your grandmother's favorite stranger, Cherie, DJ C. I'm gonna keep calling him Strap Master John until it gets edited, and Jeremiah. We're happy he'll be engaging more today. Our major topic is going to be getting into Super Bowl ads, our favorites of all time. But before that, we're excited because Cherie apparently is going to quiz us.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. And like, people like to talk about the Super Bowl for football, but the Super Bowl is really for the ads, for real. I mean, who really watches the game? Especially this year. We don't really care who's in it. I'm just saying. Because if Jalen Hurts ain't in it, I don't really care.
Yo, who's in it besides Cardi B's boyfriend? I'm sorry. I'm not good. I'm not good with
the Seahawks and the Patriots.
Thank you. Her boyfriend's on the Seahawks, right?
No,
The Patriots. Got it.
NFL
Cardi,
think they
if you ever
slick
want to work
too.
with us, we're so sorry.
Oh, I was saying NFL think they slick. They've been putting Cardi in like little promo pictures and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
That's so cute.
Like-
She's getting the Taylor Swift treatment. As she should.
As she should.
Just pay her.
Yes,
Just
pay her what
That's
she
all
is
yeah.
worth.
Pay her what she's worth. But speaking of Super Bowl, so a lot of people it's been a trend in the recent years, before like I get into quizzing y'all, that brands are now starting to put out their Super Bowl ads before the Super Bowl. And wanted to get your thoughts on, like, do you feel like that's effective within the ad space? You know, is it best if you just hold all your cards until the Super Bowl, or is it like, hey, we need to be the first ones out, so let's put it out?
I get the reasoning why they do that, so that you can get more eyes on it leading up to it, and then you're like, oh, we're gonna watch the Super Bowl so we can see these specific commercials. But I think it does take away a little bit of like the grandioseness of like, oh, we just hit commercial break, and then we have the biggest like Coca-Cola ad just came out, or like the biggest Nike ad. Like, this is amazing, this is so cool, everyone's watching it for the first time. I think it does remove some of that
Magic.
it removes some of that magic.
They're rooting the culture.
It removes some of that anticipation for like, I'm watching the Super Bowl, but I'm also going to get all these things added up. Because some people will literally just wait until like later in the evening when stuff gets posted online, or wait until the next day when everything's online.
I mean, it's funny because I'm the weird person at Super Bowl parties that really wants to see the ads sometimes. Now some people, because when I go to parties, people care about the game. People are watching the game. And I'm like, I want to see these ads. So it's like I like maybe a little preview for some things, but I prefer it to be debuted real time. Like, it's a big deal.
So I feel like you can pick up anything like later on online. So like, you don't have to be there. It takes away that like,
Wait, so I have a question. Are people releasing, or I guess companies, are they releasing these Super Bowl ads and not playing them during the Super Bowl, or are they doing both? Like, are they releasing them early and then are they still holding spots?
they're definitely doing both.
Okay.
It depends
you have
on.
to pay for that. You have to pay for like the placement to be
in the
like,
Super.
Bowl,
Okay.
and that's millions of dollars. That's
Right.
why I think it's kind of a disservice to the creative if
Right.
you're releasing it ahead of time after having put so much money in the timing, the placements to be seen by millions and millions of faces.
But then also, I feel like I do understand, because like we're streaming now. And correct me if I'm wrong, how I imagine this works is like, we're all streaming and the commercials are different based on whatever our algorithm is.
Yep.
So we're not all seeing, like, how is that working? Like, are we all seeing the same commercials at the same time? Are we because when it was on TV, on cable, everybody was seeing the same thing at the same time.
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't understand how that works. So maybe I can understand in that sense, like, streaming has made everything different. And so you got to pivot.
Yep.
Pivot!
And I agree. So speaking of money and how much things cost, how much do you think, on average, for 30 seconds for the very first Super Bowl in 1967?
That's crazy.
How much do you think it cost and on average, how much did you think it cost for 30 seconds?
In 1967?
In
25 grand.
Maybe. I was like 25 to 50 grand. Maybe.
No, just kidding.
500,000?
No, I'm kidding.
It was
good.
It was close to 25. It was a little less than $40,000 for 30 seconds, which is not bad. And back then, it was a lot of beer commercials, car commercials, because they were advertising to men.
Right.
Yeah.
So that being said, how much do you think, on average, it cost last year for just 30 seconds? Not even a full minute, just 30
like
seconds.
$2 to $3 million.
Was it $1 million?
Yeah.
I gotta say 10 based on what I saw about my ad.
Oh.
$7.5 million.
Oh my God.
On average.
Jeez.
So yeah, so even though it may cost like more or less depending on how much, but like you're probably paying about 1 to 2 million per second.
That's crazy.
You know what? I would love to see though after they spend that much on the ads. Like, what's the return on investment? You know, what money do you see? How effective are they? As far as like, do you buy a new GM car immediately after the Super Bowl ad?
Not necessarily, but like you kind of use those commercials to build like brand and to create like memory structures so that whenever someone's ready to go down like the funnel, like they're thinking of your brand, like tangentially related, like the Olympics, for example. Like part of the reason people say that Nike fell off is because they stopped doing brand marketing, which doesn't have like a direct ROI, but like one of the biggest things they did during the Olympics was they had like when it was in Beijing, they had like all those drummers and shit, if y'all remember that. Like, but it gets a lot of earned PR and it gets people thinking about Nike. So you may not necessarily be ready to buy now, but like 3 months, 6 months from now, like you're thinking of them because of that cool thing they did.
Right.
Okay, yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
That's fair. So it's also like play the long game kind of thing. When you explain it like that, it's definitely playing the long game and seeing how people respond. And then next year, do it again.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I get it though, because even for us, obviously being a part of a Super Bowl is a big deal. Like it's like the Super Bowl of advertising.
It is.
Yeah,
That's all, the
yeah,
Super Bowl
legit.
is literally for ads now.
Yeah.
Ah, why did I say it like that? Okay, what else is there for the quiz?
That was really it.
Okay, I like
Can
that.
y'all tell me which commercial they consider the blockbuster that really skyrocketed?
1984. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, the Mac commercial,
Mac
the Apple
commercial.
commercial. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Which I will say, just kind of watching back, and we'll like talk more about like our favorites and whatnot. The Super Bowl ads are messy because 80% of the Super Bowl ads are like competitors going at their competitors, especially some unnamed competitors where we'll talk about later. But a lot of times it's like, I don't want to say the underdog, but it's the ads that you don't typically expect from the other competitor does it. Which I think is very interesting.
I was gonna say I like it. I like messy.
Before we move on from the quiz, can I tell y'all a quick story about
Please.
like, so do y'all know how the Super Bowl got as big as it is today?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, was it
Why?
really?
The question.
Michael Jackson.
But why did they get Michael Jackson? Who was beating them on the ratings?
Oh, Living Single. Living Single had
Close.
was it not Living Single? Living Color.
In Living Color.
In Living
yes.
Color. Yep.
So nobody used to care about the NFL halftime show like that.
Black
So-
people. Okay.
Yes, I mean pretty much. It was us.
Right now.
It was us. Yeah.
Honestly, the answer to every question is always black people. I honestly believe
is.
that.
I am now stressed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please continue with this story.
No, I mean that's it in a nutshell. The NFL, like the halftime show, used to be like some marching bands coming out, like really lame shit or whatever. And like In Living Color kept beating them on the on ratings. Like people may watch the game, but then they return because In Living Color is on.
Right.
So they're like, okay,
At the same
the
time,
only way we're gonna beat them is we got to get Michael Jackson.
Literally, and
And
that's
they
what
did,
they did.
and it broke records, and basically the trend continues. So when people act like we don't have a place at the Super Bowl, it's like
It's
That's wild.
crazy.
Big
I want
homie
the whole
MJ
pod
really.
to be
Yeah.
about this now.
That's
I-
wild.
Because
Yeah.
wasn't that In Living Color episode going to be live? It was like a live.
I think so. Yeah.
They were going to do it during halftime. Like that was like their whole thing. It's like, oh, come at what you're watching a game, come watch an episode of In Living Color live, and then that's when everyone turned the channel because
That's crazy.
no one
That
wants
is
to watch
really
a marching
good
band.
to know.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
was thinking about, didn't Prince have a crazy performance at some point?
Was that
He had a crazy
2003
halftime
or 4?
performance. I don't remember the
Yeah.
year, but I
That
just
was-
know
that
it was
was
like
the
a
year
huge moment in Super Bowl culture. So my mind was going there, not even thinking to go like back to what changed the way Super Bowl advertises or works anyway. That is crazy.
He stood on stage for 5 minutes
Little nugget.
and did nothing, and people were screaming.
I love that.
They don't
No,
make
wow.
stars
Michael.
like that no more.
Okay, we're gonna get into our picks. We all have like the ads that stood out to us the most and kind of chat about them. Does anybody want to jump in first? Ready with who's like the most excited to reveal their
Wait,
choice?
can I go first? Because
please.
only reason why I said that is because one of mine is not a Super Bowl commercial. I didn't realize we were doing Super Bowl.
Both of mine are not Super Bowl
Okay,
commercials,
yeah,
but they're
so-
athletes. It was athletes. It
Yeah.
was athletes.
Mine is not even that. I just did.
Y'all get the least airtime.
Yeah, we don't read the slides.
Yeah, y'all didn't read that.
I'm terrible at following directions. I just picked the ads that I like of
Okay.
all time. One of them happens to be a Super Bowl commercial.
Oh,
So I'm gonna go first so I can
Okay.
get my embarrassment out the way.
gonna be great.
So the first one is the Doritos 2010 Super Bowl commercial. When the kid slapped the dude.
you took mine. I had that and I changed it at the last minute.
Wait,
Yes.
what happens in that commercial?
It was titled
Wow.
House Rules, and the kid goes. That shit's so funny, man. The mom and the kid is in the house. She's a single mom, and the kid, I guess the dude who is coming to take the mom on the date is sitting with the kid in the living room, and the mom leaves, and the kid goes up to the dude and pulls him close, and he's like, "Keep your hands off my mama and keep your hands off my Doritos." And before he said that, he slapped him.
One of the best.
It was
one of the
so
best
good.
ones.
So fun
good.
fact is that was user generated content. That was not done by an agency.
Incredible.
Doritos was doing a thing for that entire year where they were having the public create their commercials for them. So that commercial was actually created by a person named Joel De Jesus from Hollywood, California.
Nice.
And so, yeah, it was called the Crash the Super Bowl contest. And yeah, so it was just user generated. And it's like
That's
one of
crazy.
the
That's
most
nice.
well-known Super Bowl commercials.
Yeah.
Yep, we
was,
all had it on our list.
freaking
Yeah.
Love that.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's the same year they did the rat, the rat commercial, where he put the Dorito on the mousetrap, and this human-sized person in a mouse costume
that sounds
busts through the wall.
Yes.
And starts beating him up.
Yes.
That's the same. It's
Yes.
the same year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to
remember
see that now. I don't remember
It's
that one.
so funny. It's so funny.
Hilarious.
I love. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
And then number 2, again, not a Super Bowl commercial, is how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie
Ooh,
Pop?
classic.
Yes,
original?
with Mr. Owl.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like 1, 2,
2, 3.
Which they
Yes.
brought back last year, actually.
yeah,
They did.
Yeah,
They
yes.
brought that back. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they did find out how many licks it actually takes, and I think it's 364. Yes.
What kind of saliva they got?
Girl.
Exactly, because I do like a lick roll. You can't just. Sorry.
That's wild.
Right. My point is, it's funny to think about actual like
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
The
4,
science
5. Yeah.
Because everybody
What
does
was
it
that?
differently.
My bad.
I'm screaming.
How come ain't nobody square up with Mr. Owl though?
That's right.
Like, for real.
He violated.
Yes. He said,
Bad.
Mr. Owl violated. And that was done by an agency called Donner. I'm not even sure if that agency is still around because that commercial was done in 1969.
Oh.
Yes. And then my honorable mention, every black person on the planet knows this commercial. The J.G. Wentworth.
J.G.
Whitworth.
877 cash now.
877 cash now. Yes.
Okay, that's just
Use
ad.
it when you need it.
Yeah.
That ad came on so many times.
Yeah.
Best commercial. And it wasn't even good. It was just a good
Catchy.
commercial. It was
It was catchy.
Yes, I think anything that's catchy and can like shift a generation, I think is really good. And there's a couple of them that do that. The what's that?
800 588
2, 300 Empire
today.
What's the other one?
Gotta do a jingle.
Oh.
O'Reilly. Somebody added the soul.
Yes.
This is something we should talk about later, but the whole tagline war
Yep.
on like
Yeah.
TikTok, like
Yes.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And but speaking to that, we can hop on it for a second because when you said the Doritos commercial was UGC, I was like, I wanted to talk about. I had no idea. I wanted to talk about that commercials used to feel a little more raw, or like they weren't as like polished, and the script
Yeah.
is perfect. I like ads like that.
Yes.
And same thing with this jingle war that's happening. It's not
Yes.
even a war. It's like a creative exercise.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
People trying to get paid. Okay.
Yeah.
True. People trying
A
to
testament to the economy. Okay. Good.
So that's mine. But
Nice.
To bounce off of like a sound from a generation that helped form a generation, the LeBron James Sprite commercial with Lil Yachty, like that for me was I had that under my athlete commercial because
Okay.
like I was 2016 and I would go to the movies all the time to get free movies, so I'd just be there all the time and always see this commercial. It's a commercial where he's like, I'm not telling you to drink Sprite. Even if they have like the cue cards behind me and da 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 da, I'm not having Lil Yachty sing this track and da da da, and Lil Yachty just go like this, my soda, go like this, my soda, go like this, my soda, and he's like that whole thing.
I
I
gotta
saw
look at
that
that
so
one
many
too.
times in 2016. It became one of my just like randomly walking around, go like this, my soda, oh, I got Sprite soda. And I think that's where I actually started liking Lil Yachty.
I'm
Because it was
See,
also,
look at that. Commercials doing that for
yeah,
you.
it was the Want a Sprite campaign that White and Kidney, New York did with Neil Brennan, who directed it, who we were trying to reach out for a couple things.
Oh, snap.
So I was like, and the production company was Chelsea. So it was like, oh, this is really cool. This is 2016, and now like to see how like that stuck with me, and to see like the different people that are attached to it, I was like, okay, this is tough.
Nice.
But that would also lead me into it's still LeBron James, but Sprite cranberry. Like, you want a Sprite cranberry?
the animation
like
one?
the animation one.
Yeah.
That one like is stuck with my family for like my sister gives people a Sprite cranberry with a card of her face cut on top of him.
I'm
Like
screaming.
she's like
you're too-
the Sprite
wow.
winter Sprite cranberry is legit.
So your two choices happen to be Sprite, because majority obviously like.
Yeah, and it was. And I saw that and I was like,
That's actually really interesting.
yeah. But that I was like, oh, that's cool. Like I just never realize like how in connection, or I'm realizing more and more. Oh, Sprite, it's been my life.
But you know what's funny?
Sprite in your black ass household.
No, facts though, because anytime we post like Sprite cranberry, like during that season, there are hundreds of comments talking about bring back LeBron Sprite cranberry. First of all, it's the same. It's the same
It's the
thing
same
now.
thing.
It's literally the same product.
People
just
do not
LeBron's
consider
just
it the
not.
same thing. That LeBron
doing it
Hennessy
anyway.
that was going around for a bit, people were. I'm like, it's the same Hennessy in the other bottle.
Literally.
I'm screaming. That
Yeah,
LeBron
people
Hennessy.
people still to this day comment, "Oh, the LeBron's Sprite cranberry," and it's like, no, it's not LeBron's, it's Sprite's.
We
But
got AE.
you know,
Okay, Santa Claus.
Go,
Yo.
Santa Claus is out here. It's his
He
time.
got an old school Chevy on 26s with wolf teeth.
Crazy.
Let's go.
Come on,
Yes.
man. Like, claymation.
where do you see that?
It's cool. But
And just so y'all know, black people are behind it. We
Yes.
are.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think, and I hope they can feel it.
It is authentic.
You can't look at that and be like,
I will say, to go off your LeBron, the one that I think has like transcended generations too. I think it was a Nike commercial where it's like a bunch of LeBrons and like they're by the pool.
Oh,
And he's
yes.
up there. And like y'all know that sound. Oh, Lord.
Yes.
Commercial. And so whenever you hear, I mean, I think it's a play off like Bernie Mac, because Bernie Mac been doing that. But just like that sound, like you see it on TikTok, Instagram all the time. Like I think that's hilarious that people don't even recognize that that was a LeBron commercial.
The
Let's get
last
into more-
commercial I wanted to point
oh, okay,
out.
yeah,
This
awesome.
last one we can.
no, all good. I'm making
it's
sure we hear
just-
your choices.
As someone who's getting more and more into sports as I get older, what got me into sports when I was a kid was John Madden. So I was going through a bunch of old commercials and I saw this commercial with him in McDonald's, and it's like, oh, this is why you need to go to McDonald's, and blah, blah, blah. And you have like him doing like the plays and stuff as like the members are like giving food to each other, and at the end he's like, you want to see it again? Drive on in. And I was like, all right, John Madden.
You want to see it again?
It was a 1986,
so
it was a 1986 Madden fast food McDonald's commercial.
Okay,
And
nice.
That's
yeah, that was fun.
hilarious.
Like John Madden was like a part of like my household growing up. So I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know you were out here.
That's cool. I want to make sure I see that one too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
I've got the links. I'll send them.
We'll put them in the description.
And I gotta step away because I'm being called to being whisked away
Ah,
by client words. Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna head on out.
Bye, see.
like two stuck out to me. There's one, the one they did I think last year with Jack Harlow. He's in the studio trying to like figure out what his track is missing, and a girl is eating Doritos, and he realizes like, oh, it needs a triangle, and he makes like the triangle popular and
Oh, I
all
see
this
that.
shit.
Okay.
But then there's one from like 2016 or maybe even earlier. It's super out of pocket, but I love it. It's like a dude is in the delivery room with his wife eating Doritos and the baby won't come out.
yes.
And every time he moves the Doritos, the baby moves. And then he finally moved it this way and she's like, ah! Like,
Peak chaos. I love it.
yeah, like
Yes.
last two for me. One is the 1993 Air Jordan 7 commercial featuring Bugs Bunny,
Ooh.
because that was actually the inspiration for Space Jam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Nice.
like Nike
Nice.
saw how good that movie did, or they saw how good the commercials did, and the guy who actually directed it was a music video director for Michael Jackson. He did Bad. Anyway,
Wow.
they were like, oh, this Michael Jordan Bugs Bunny thing could work. So once he came back from playing baseball, they greenlit the movie. But it all started with advertising.
That is so crazy.
Why did you shade him like that?
Who?
Michael Jordan. When he got done playing baseball?
I mean,
Like
he's
his
the,
little phase. What's his little phase? You know.
he's the GOAT. But maybe that's a little Freudian slip, because was he? You know, there's always been that rumor that it was a suspension. You know,
Oh, probably.
who knows? But he'd go. But and then the last thing, because of how absurd it is fucking the Betty White Snickers commercial.
Y'all
Oh.
are taking all of my.
Oh no!
Damn.
But it's okay.
I don't know this
It's
one.
because a lot of people
Oh.
agree these are the best.
Well, you know,
That's it.
Snickers' whole thing is you're not you when you're
Right,
hungry.
yeah.
So like, she's out there playing tackle football with the guys, and like she's like roasting them and shit,
Yeah.
and they're telling their friend like, "Yo, you need a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry."
Yeah, yeah.
But you have to watch it. It's
Okay.
it's funny.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
definitely
she
one of
was,
the best.
best.
She was 88 during shooting.
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I know.
I'm talking about they hand off the ball to her. She was
Yeah.
like, she was going, man.
Definitely.
That's all I got.
That is
Yeah.
crazy. Wait, so do you want to go
Go ahead.
off of that?
because
Okay.
now I gotta think because everybody want to take mine. It's okay.
I'm like, oh no. Okay, so I did two. One is like it pulls at your heartstrings, and the other one was just really funny. But the Super Bowl commercial, and I hope it was Super Bowl. Now that I'm thinking about it, I just assumed because I know it so well. But the Google one, that was about someone that has Alzheimer's, but they were able to be reminded of all these little things throughout their life because they were interacting with like Google, I think it was. And that's crazy if I'm wrong. I'm gonna double check my work because I don't think it was Alexa. I'm pretty sure it was Google. But that commercial made me so emotional because he had also lost his wife, the old guy that's talking, the voiceover throughout the commercial, and at the end you kind of see why he's trying to remember stuff
Yeah.
and what's going on. It's
That's so sweet.
emotional.
That sounds so sweet.
That's it.
I cried when I saw it. And then my other choice that I know so much more about because I am obsessed with it was Terry Tate was like the official linebacker in the office. It was like Terry Tate, office linebacker. It was a Reebok commercial, but they had Lester Spite, who I know from Norbit. He's in other
Norbit?
stuff, but he's one of the brothers in Norbit. When they're at the table and they're like,
yeah,
eat up,
yeah.
turkey ass, like sucker.
Yeah.
He's one of the brothers. He's like a really big guy, like bodybuilder, looks like a football player. And he's in the office wrecking people. And the commercial is the CEO talking to the camera and he's like, our productivity has gone up 46% since we hired linebacker Terry Tate to come in. And he's tackling people and women can get it. He's throwing women over cubicles.
Knocking people out.
Turn in your timesheet.
Yeah.
There's a line where he's like, you gotta put a cover on the TS sheet, Terry.
When did this drop?
This
That was like
in
2000.
03. It was in 2003.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, you don't need a cover sheet on your TPS Sport. Richard, that ain't you, baby. It's so funny. I advise everybody to look at that commercial. This is an older one, so I found that on my deep dive. I was looking at commercials to remind myself what I liked, and I saw this, and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And they actually they made a whole thing. Like if you type in Terry Tate, the character comes up. There was a whole little short film that was
Yeah,
over 3 minutes.
I just found it. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's
That's
crazy.
hilarious.
And in that one, he's talking to the camera himself, and he's like, "Yeah, I take this stuff real serious." And da 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 da. And you see him; he's like knowledgeable about the law firm. He's like looking at spreadsheets. He's like, "Yeah, I know how the business works." And also, I will tackle you if you're not doing your job. Incredible commercial.
Vibes.
I think those are my two picks. I have an honorable mention because I was also looking at the ad spend, like the money, like you were. And there is a GM commercial about the EV vehicles with Will Ferrell, Aquafina, and Kenan Thompson. And it's called No Way Norway.
I think.
Okay,
I
I know what you're
It's like
talking
Will
about.
Ferrell he's the face of like the GM EV movement, and they're all trying to get to Norway, and they all end up in the wrong place. Like I think Kenan Thompson and Aquafina end up in Finland, and Will Ferrell's in Switzerland, and at the end, the commercial just says, "We're coming for you, Norway," or like "We're almost there." I think it is and it's so funny because it's like the U.S. is trying to catch up to Norway's EV vehicle use, but we're not there yet. So they all end up in the wrong place, and the whole message is like, "We're on the way. We just haven't figured it out yet, but we're catching up to you," and it's just really funny.
Oh, that's smart.
And sorry, the commercial cost $22 million just for the ad spend, the spot in the Super Bowl. We don't even know how much these celebrities got paid.
Oh, buckets.
And everything for this spot. So yeah, that's my very expensive honorable mention. Yeah,
Okay,
for Super
I like
Bowl.
those.
22 mil, shit.
No, I'm about to-
Hey, look, and that was what year was that? I feel like that was 2001. That was more recent.
2021.
2021. Yeah. And it's probably getting more and more expensive, I imagine.
Oh no, this year's probably gonna break records of the most spend on because, and I guess I'll do my two. That they already said all of my favorites, so
No
I'm just
way,
gonna
not even
say that I really liked or that just really I guess resonated with me. The first one being The Old Spice commercial, the original, where he's like, "I'm on a horse."
Yeah.
That was a Super Bowl commercial.
I didn't realize that was a Super Bowl
So-
commercial.
So
That's
that
cool.
whole thing kind of started there with he's like, "Now look at your man. Now look at me. Your man could be me if he smelled like me or something."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on a horse. Like that became so synonymous. Like I think that came out in when we were in high school.
It was a while
Probably,
ago,
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe college. Well, I'm aging myself, but I just remember
2010.
I'm on a 2010.
2010. That was 2010.
That's high school.
Not this shot.
Oh my gosh, I'm old as fuck.
2010.
Anyway,
We're all in our 30s.
Aye.
but literally that whole year, besides Shake and Bake, I'm on a horse was coming out of every teenage person's mouth that year because of that one commercial.
love Shake
Talladega
and Bake.
Nights was that year too.
I don't know if it was that same
gonna say, Shake and
year.
Bake
I
is
think
my
that might have been
shit.
2012.
Let's
but
see
like
Talladega Nights.
that period of just like
Wow.
people just saying stuff like the whole 6'7" thing, that's old news. Okay, we are so used to like coming up
6'7"
with phrases.
triggers me because it's
Anyway,
dumb.
We're not gonna go there.
Sorry, I'm like,
We're good. We're good. We're gonna have to bring it back up. We
and
won't have to take
then
it out.
one that I wish we talked about more was last year, and I want to see the ROI.
yeah, we
on
have
this.
time. Let's talk about it.
I want to see the ROI on this for sure because I know it skyrocketed them. The Tubi commercial. The Tubi commercial
yeah.
where they changed the channel. Well, they fake changed the channel, which caused so much in, sadly, domestic violence cases, which is
God.
nuts. Also, I know, it's so...
Oh, look at these numbers.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy when you look it up. But also the amount of damage to TVs because people were throwing remotes, people were having a fit, and I just think
Wow, okay.
that is the funniest thing that could have happened because first of all, it's just a game, y'all. It's just a game.
Dang.
It's not that serious if someone accidentally changes the channel. But Tubi understands how serious this game is and really leaned into that. I cannot. Who was that? Mischief, I think, did that. And so
It's funny because it is mischief.
yeah. And it was
There you
just so funny and it worked so well. And I want to know how many people decided to down, because Tubi's free. So it's not like you got to pay for it. So I want to know how many people actually started using Tubi after that.
That's crazy. I can tell you, I use Tubi a lot. It's
Yeah.
fun. I think the other day, Asmir brought up Tubi, but the way that she views Tubi and the way that I do are two different things. And it was funny because she was talking about like the ridiculous things that are on there, and I'm like, actually, Tubi has some of the best content and old movies, and I watch it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the old black movies are.
Yeah.
On Tubi.
Yeah.
TV, yeah.
Now we could get into what the CEO of Tubi is actually up to, but we'll do that. We'll do that off camera.
Another time.
It's very interesting.
Side note,
Do the
did
research.
you know part of the reason they got popping again was because of Facebook? They went heavy on Facebook marketing.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, at least according to Gary Vee, I think.
Who on Facebook?
Yeah.
The older? Is it?
I mean,
the
40
older?
plus.
Yeah.
Okay,
Facebook's got
Yeah.
a wild demographic, brother.
Yeah.
Facebook's wild, brother. Facebook is wild.
My older family's on Facebook.
It's fun to like just
Yeah.
scroll through every once in a while and be like, that's crazy. I didn't know
Yeah.
this was happening.
Listen, them
And then
local
watch it.
Facebooks.
Look, the local Facebook is crazy. Like, people,
baby.
did you see what's going down on Highway 16 the other day? There were several officers, and then this was
That's
happening.
where all
You know,
the
Kenny
tea
lives
is.
down the street over there.
The
It's a
accent is
whole thing.
crazy.
It's a
That's
whole
where
thing.
all the tea is.
It's a whole thing.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't be on
good
Facebook,
times.
but my mama's Facebook famous, so she be telling me about Facebook.
I can tell y'all that's where my family. If something's going on with my family and there's drama, they're gonna talk about it on Facebook, and it's kind of embarrassing, but
Yeah.
The
they be
drama
on there.
is always on Facebook.
Yes, the
They
drama.
be like,
is-
Cheryl thinks she can come in my shop and da da da. I'm like, whoa.
I mean, honestly, the groups are crazy too. Like in a good way. Like
Yes.
if you are looking for like a subculture or community, I'm not gonna lie, and this is a little tangent, but I'm gonna leave it alone after this. Like I was in a little Polo Ralph Lauren group or whatever, you know. Well, no, I mean,
He just casually talking
Go
about it.
ahead, go
Nah.
ahead.
He has a new fashion drop too.
Yeah,
John, your fan.
yeah.
no, the new drop is $1,000. I'm not paying for that shit. But I mean, shout out to him, but I ain't paying for it. $1,000 for a jacket, man. That's a great
Oh,
pay.
yeah,
But
no.
anyway, the groups, you would be surprised how locked in those groups are. And I feel
Yeah.
bad because they kicked the lady out that group, or they forced this lady to leave because
Oh.
she had lifelike baby doll figures that she had,
Okay.
and she was dressing them in Ralph Lauren.
Oh, whoa.
And they could, I don't want to pass judgment, but they to many they looked weird. you
They
know?
said, ew, creepy.
I feel like she should have been running the group. Like, at that point, she should have been running the group.
Because imagine you got like everyday people just showing up like, hey yo, I'm polo head to toe today,
Yeah.
or I just copped this piece, I'm a low life, woo. Cool, but then like you see like these looking like toddler figures, and it's like, yo, what?
That is
But
But
wild.
those are going crazy right now. There's a lot of people that have those.
Really?
Oh, for real? That's
Yeah,
the
like it's like a thing right now. Like people are selling them. Like people are like really like ordering and it'd be scary because it's like, oh, they look like real kids. They did look like real babies. So
See,
Yeah.
and to what you're saying about the groups, that's Facebook's whole thing because they had a commercial about this.
That's
funny
right.
enough.
They
they
did.
did.
They advertised how
Yeah.
like you can find your people and your community on Facebook groups.
Yeah.
You can.
And there you go.
There's some interesting groups.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Which I feel like they stole from Discord because I feel like that was originally what Discord is for, was
yeah.
the groups. And like Reddit and stuff, like when you're a part of a Reddit community, like that is the
Yo,
community.
Reddit is
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beast.
Crazy.
Reddit's
But I
crazy.
feel like Reddit
Yeah.
is crazy. But I feel like Facebook just has it's hard. It's easier to find unhinged craziness on Facebook than it is on Reddit unless you're looking for it.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Unless
Oh, I
you're
was gonna say, I
Like, if you're
dated
looking for it, I feel like
one
you can find it
man
easily.
that told me his Reddit, actually, I'm lying, 2 different men that I talked to at some point had insane Reddit practices.
Oh.
And I do mean insane. So I'm like, you can find stuff. To me, what I started to learn was that if you want to get weird,
Oh yeah, it's
people,
so easy. Yeah,
people
you
on
already
Reddit
you can
and
do that.
Facebook
Yeah.
But
groups
Facebook
can be
just,
weird,
it
but
just
not as
throws
weird
it
as
at
Reddit.
you. It's just like I'm just scrolling down to see what Auntie so and says. Oh God, what is this? That's Facebook.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's Facebook.
And see, since you brought up, Cherie was discussing, you brought up X earlier, because I feel like
Yeah.
Twitter or X is also a place where you don't know what you're going to scroll into. Or it's like, it's
I-
unhinged.
that
You-
just- no,
you
it's always been unhinged,
cannot-
but I had to get up there recently
Uncensored.
for some trailer that came out. I think it was the He-Man trailer, and I just immediately started scrolling. I was like, God, this
you
is-
cannot listen on loud. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Exactly.
Because it might
exactly.
not be you, but your followers are freaked out. Okay, freaked
Nasty
out to
people.
I'm
no
not on-
end.
I'm not on
and
there,
there are
but
so I'm just like, oh
know
my god,
enough.
I'm so glad no
Solid.
one is sitting behind me because it's. How do I explain this?
No, you can't.
How do I explain
I
this?
was
just be
on
like,
Twitter
X.
today.
Period.
Listen, man, X ain't nothing these days, but right-wing burner accounts
And bots.
Like, hella bots.
and OF.
Yeah.
Nothing but a bot.
No, literally.
It's so like
It's
like,
gotten-
I need actual useful information. Don't ever just go to X or Twitter. Don't fucking use it.
Interesting. Yeah, there was a time when Twitter was really reliable for like
Yeah, it really
news
was.
and stuff that was happening.
Especially for Black Twitter. But I do want to say before, because I have 2 things. On Threads, Tom, if you're old and know Tom from MySpace, he said that he might be bringing MySpace back because of the whole Twitter stuff
I
happening.
want Vine to come back. I keep
was like,
hearing
fuck
rumors about
that.
that. MySpace?
MySpace.
First of all, we were coding at 12 years old.
I was
Yeah,
I was never on
congratulations.
MySpace.
I was
don't know
never
how
on
I missed
MySpace,
it,
but
yeah.
I was coding before or
Y'all
right
were
after
on
that.
MySpace?
No.
My top 8.
You was too young to be on there anyway.
I had my little glitter profile. My MySpace is it, baby.
If they bring back MySpace to a way where
MySpace
if they
is
bring
it.
back MySpace, I don't know if I feel like I'm aged out of that.
So-
We're live and we're real.
Yeah.
We're live and we're real.
But going back to what you were saying about trailers, I do want to talk about trailers during the Super Bowl because that has been a huge thing. I think it was I know Avatar, the first Avatar, their commercial was a Super Bowl ad. What else? There was another big movie that had a Super Bowl ad, and then coming up, prayerfully,
Speak on it.
Avengers Doomsday ad will be there. And I
Marvel
think
Queen.
I love Marvel,
Marvel
y'all.
Queen.
That is
I
my
just
baby.
need it to be an actual trailer as opposed to what we've gotten.
If
those little
there's
things.
one
I
more
didn't like
dumb
this.
teaser,
But
Yeah,
the Russo
there
brothers,
were no. I was
the
like,
Russo brothers said they weren't teasers; they were clues.
that was BS. Is what I.
That's the
watched.
same
I
thing.
watched.
So
that's the same thing.
I watched
No,
bullshit.
I feel like it's a little different only because there's a reason.
Do
And
a scavenger
there's
hunt?
like a whole Marvel
watched
thing.
bullshit.
But if you look at all the trailers, there's something to do with children.
Look, homie.
That's-
I'm-
yeah, 'cause he had- yeah.
I can see
But
that.
Exactly. I'm like,
but if you're in the Marvel lore, you're like, okay, this is what's happening, the next generation.
Yeah.
Because you got to think Secret Wars is after this. It's a whole thing. But
Yes,
That's fair.
But we know that. Like for those that are following, and like, so give us like, if tease me with like actual shit to look at.
I mean, you just.
That's why I'm.
Captain Rogers came back. Not Captain Rogers, Lord. Captain America came back.
That's-
Steve Rogers.
I don't know how
You
I feel about
also
that.
have the X-Men, which have never
That
been
was cool.
in the
that was
MCU
cool.
like
but
this.
this trailer needs to be legitimate, like 2 to 3 minute trailer. It needs to be a trailer.
and then I won't watch it. That's what's funny. I
oh
hate trailers.
wait,
That's
I,
too much.
I thought you were on my team.
I'm on your team,
she's not
but
gonna watch it.
then that's too much, and I won't watch
I
it.
think what the trailer should be is like
Like, y'all
a
showing
short
us.
story for like the first 10, 15 minutes of the movie, as long as like whatever they figure out what that is and they have that situated, just pull from that so that way you don't have to do a lot more.
I don't even think they need to do that.
All right, well,
Just make it a Doom trailer.
the biggest thing is to this year the big trailer is Doomsday because we can have a Marvel fight all day.
about that.
But this year the big like movie plug is the Doomsday movie coming out
And
in
Odyssey.
December.
Odyssey, I'm excited
Odyssey
for
has
that.
a trailer coming out during the Super
I
Bowl.
think they have another trailer coming out, and I think what's the other? And Dune.
That's another thing is to see how.
Dune, the
Yeah.
Dune
Yeah.
3
Oh,
is supposed to also have another trailer, and Mario is supposed to have a trailer coming out.
Wow, that is okay.
Super Mario?
Yeah.
Yes, the Galaxy
Super
one.
Mario Galaxy. I know, just
Super
like,
Mario?
have you been to the movies? You know what's been coming out?
I'm just wondering,
It's
like,
like, you know what's been coming out? I didn't see the first
He
Marvel
gets shit
movie.
every time. Because last podcast he was just like, I don't like white chicks, and Sierra was like,
Facts. Kick him out.
The movie. I
gotta
was like
go.
the movie, not
the
like
movie. Oh, all right, all right.
just to, you know.
John loves white women. Okay, I'm kidding. He's just making sure we're not saying he hates them.
Help.
Anywho.
Sure.
It is cool to think about. I wish we knew budget spends for like the trailers and the Super Bowl ads because that's like a whole other conversation.
Oh yeah,
That's
there's
a whole
probably millions
But-
and millions. Yeah.
I want to say before because we have to get out of here, that we will be back. We're going to be talking about Super Bowl ads immediately after the Super Bowl. Like, we're giving y'all timely feedback, y'all, and instant reactions. So look back for that. And do y'all have anything else for
Y'all let me know where you're watching the Super Bowl so I can go hang out and watch it with you because I haven't watched the Super Bowl.
someone in the comments is like, oh my God, I love Jeremiah, come to my house.
Yeah.
And then we
Don't
never
worry.
see you again.
Okay.
Hey, look,
The Ted Bundy type shit.
And then we
let me know where to
yeah.
go. We'll have a good time.
That's funny.
We actually film in Burbank, California, so.
Yeah. I got some people out there. I'll get over there.
Follow us, Majority Agency, on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram at Majority Agency. Like I just said, I said it twice. And we're going to see y'all very soon this time.
Put your parlays in.
Put your paws
Don't
in
gamble.
it.
Stop it. Don't be gambling. We don't preach it. No gambling. Do not support that.
That's a wrap. Prize Picks.